Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Chooses to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's got room to roam here. There he goes, right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey. 13, loop. 11, again. Here we go.
Lawrence starting with a throw. That's complete. Here's Kirk. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On red. Left. 11. Red.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Lisa 24.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
23. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Stop. Here we go. Let's go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Under.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second and pretty long here.
Kill. 11. Take right, open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Okay.
To the air, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Eric Armstead there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 5. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. Cut by Diggs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go, go. 30 left. Check, Panther.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, I'm gun. Street. Go.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars working here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, easy. Route. Sink right. No, street.
Running back sent in motion.
13, loop. 11, Agate.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. 30 left. 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now he takes it, and he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Forward.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Mixon. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Go, let's go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Trying for the deep ball. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's looking deep once again. Trying to hit Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Lisa 24. 13, Luke. Luke. Roll, roll, roll. Go, go. Here we go, son.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Easy, easy. Go, go. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Red, red.
From the 39. He's going to loft one deep to the left. What a dive. I think he caught it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Hey, smash.
ETN again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the ready.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, go, 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 go. 11, 11. Think right open, open. Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 21. Left side into the hands of Dell. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On play action, here's Stroud. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
15 yards on the play. That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Whoa. Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud off the play fake. He's trying to push the field. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 13.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Ralph! Silver!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, let's go. Here we go, sir.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Hey. Sink right. Lou. Here we go, sir.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lessiter with the pick. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Why, Tony.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A 28-yard gain.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On red.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be second down.
Now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Pierce now on the return. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. They're out and set. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Dell.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Texans come away with the road win. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiar.